Right guys, another day and we're back in the workshop and we have Dean Flowers EVO 1 and then we have Jay's Cosworth over here. Now Dean's car has M111 in it and it needs a wiring loom done and basically a couple other stuff tidying up. We brought the car in here a bit too low, so I had to take the front bumper off so we don't damage the lip. No tow hook points, which was a bit sketchy, but we managed, so that's fine. Now the 123 is full of stuff. It has basically my welding gear, my chair that I use in the tent. Basically I'm emptying the tent slowly. That's what we're doing, but the back is full of stuff and there's my buddy here, the TIG welder, and there's more stuff inside here, but the boot is locked again. It likes to do that. Can I open it? Need the key. Oh, right. But yeah, slowly we're gonna build this into a workshop again. There we go. Some more stuff in here. Some petrol, because I don't think that car has any petrol in it. I don't think so. Very sketchy to get it here. The rear wheel is all sorts of wonky and it's rubbing on something badly. But we managed to put it here. It was crawling all the way down. Tracking is very bad. It needs to be finished before we do anything. Today, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a couple of holes over here and then mount some stuff on the wall just over the toolbox, and then continue working on Dean's car because I need to fire it up and make sure the car is ready for the recovery truck to be picking it up. So quick loom, the loom is already done. It's actually laying on top of the engine. It just needs connectors and a fuse box put in it, and that's it. We can put it on, start the car, all the good stuff. But for now, I'm gonna put a little sign outside because I'm waiting for my ramp to be delivered. And yeah, basically just start working. These lights are so bright, we need to do something about them. Yeah, let's get on with it. Right guys, 90% of the connectors have been finished, and the next thing that we need to do is add the ECU connectors and the fuse box. Now the car has a relay for the fuel pump at the back, but I don't like it because first of all it's just dangling about, and second it's the cabling that is run to the fuel pump itself. It's very thin, so George is gonna run some thicker cable, something like this. Yeah. Where is it? Sorry. At the moment it's a bit of a mess. That needs to be hung on a wall somewhere. Something like this. 3.5 millimeter square cabling. That should be enough for the pump. But yeah. Fuse box, ECU connectors, plug everything in. I need to go and grab some coils because I forgot, and you know how that goes. just running up and down the shop now. The 3.6 AMG swapped car, we found an issue with the cam sensor. I didn't replace that because I thought it's going to be fine. It's original Bosch sensor, so it starts on the button. That belt. Stop. No, I think I need to install that. Yeah. Cold start. She runs sweet. Basically, what is happening is when the car warms up, the cam sensor starts getting some weird signal out of it. I'm not sure why. At the moment, I thought I have a spare cam sensor. I'll probably take one of these and just give it a try. But when it gets warm, the cam sensor starts to, like, on the scope, when you have a look, you have your 58 inputs from the crank, and then you have 2 missing, then you have 58, and in between the second 58 you should have one line where the cam sensor goes over. But what happens is you see 58, 2 missing, 58, and where the missing one is, it just scatters like up and down. I verified timing, the engine is timed correctly, and all that is good. Obviously it's running. Once you, like, if you start the car and unplug the sensor, the car will continue running absolutely fine. So he was trying to get from Oxford to me, Slough, with the car, and the car cut out 20 minutes into the drive when it warmed up, and it started just doing some funky stuff. So I went there, we checked up with the ECU and everything. Everything seemed to be okay, other than that. So I unplugged the cam sensor and I drove it without any issues, The car stalled once, but that was George just playing with the throttle on a stoplight. So, new cam sensor, and we'll go over the trigger settings and everything. I'm gonna replace the crank sensor just in case, so everything on that engine is brand new, and then we'll give it a try again. I'll go out for a long cruise somewhere and see if there's any issues, but for now I need to finish Dean's car, I need to finish Johnny's car, I need to send the loom to Dubai, and with the whole moving and everything, it's actually a hassle and a half. So the plan is get Dean's car started today so we can move forward and get Johnny's car started up so he can pick it up and all that good stuff. But yeah, for now I need to do some googling of parts and doing some invoices for the company and all that stuff. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'll order some coils for Dean's car so we can get that started today. Hopefully Eurocar Parts or SMB has them in stock today. And yeah, we're back on. Alright, let's see. Right, Dylan's car is running. Starts pretty good as well. We have a noisy lifter. And I took the belt off the supercharger because it sounded so bad. It's unbelievable. So I've taken the belt off the supercharger and let it run for a second. I'm gonna need to tidy up the wiring loom a little bit, here and there and everywhere. And yeah. Very noisy lifter. But yeah, 88 degrees, not bad. Blah, 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 blah. AFI is wrong. Obviously, we don't have a lambda sensor plugged in. It's right over here. Once I plug it in, it will be better, I guess. And that's it. She runs, it's good to go. Dean asked if we have a supercharger, and in fact we do. I just need to ask the customer what he's doing with this one. This is to Mr. Kowalski. He has a supercharger for him. We just need to see if that's okay, and if it's worthwhile, we can probably swap them over. They're not too bad to swap over. It's literally a couple bolts. This one is stubbed, so it's a bit of a pain, but it's only a couple bolts, and we can probably take this one out, put the other one in, and this is going to be ready to go. But for now, let me shut it off. That lifter is so noisy. Let me shut it off because I don't have a pin for the fan. I need to find one. There's somewhere in the box there should be a pin. So once I wire in the fan, we should be good to go to leave it actually run for a little bit longer, get the oil a little bit thinner and fill up that lifter. But for now, tidy up the wiring and see what we're doing with the supercharger. Right, well, it's a right mess today. Dad is drilling some holes in the wall. Kids are running around like mad. But we acquired the supercharger. So basically, Mr. Matthew, the owner of this car, well, his son is going to be the owner of this car. He's donated his supercharger, and I'm having a quick look, see if I'll need anything else that I need to remove from this to fit it into the other one. I don't think so, other than that snout down there. But we did acquire a supercharger for this one, for Mr. Dean. And there she is. Looks clean. The blades are not too bad. They do have some little scores in them every now and then, but they're not too bad, obviously. He'll do just fine. He doesn't wobble or anything, so it might be good. We're gonna throw it. I mean, just spinning it sounds better than the other one. So I'm just gonna throw this into Dean's car, so he can obviously drive it around and stuff, because at the moment he cannot. Because obviously he doesn't have alternator right now. So I'm gonna throw it into this one, just very nice, quick and easy. Literally, it took me 5 minutes to take that one from there. So I'm gonna put a supercharger in it, put a belt on it, and see if they've actually done the alternator wiring, because I don't think they've done it, because I don't think it's charging, but we'll see. It starts from the bottom. It has filled up its lifters, so it sounds much better now. But yeah, let me take that off, and I need to take that bracket out of here as well, because this car is gonna be turbocharged. So yeah, I'm gonna remove that bracket anyway, because we don't need it there. And yeah, we'll continue working on Dean's car, but all these stuff like the radiator needs to come out, these pipes will need to come out. This is going to be turbocharged car, Petu's manifold, turbo and all that good stuff. I don't think there's exhaust. Oh, there is exhaust done on it already, so I need to get that taken out of there. But yeah, all these belts are older than me probably. Well, they can be. It's an EVO engine, so you know, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just chuck them down on the floor so we don't see them. But yeah, this is coming out. There we go. Don't scratch the paint. There we go. Just a small scratch on the chassis rail, but I mean, considering the fact, it's not too bad. Whew. Is there? Oh, I think this is smaller. Wow. Wow. Whoa. Alright, so this is the new one. This is the old one. Yeah, not great. Only problem is this one is bigger than that one, but I still think that this one can still kind of fit in there without us having to change the actual mounting stuff. It's touching right here. Right, it's been a very long day, but it's about 5 o'clock now, by the way. The EVO 190 M111 swapped car is ready. Yesterday I took the supercharger of that customer's car, which is next to me, and I've put it in this one. It starts and runs. I have tidied up a lot of wiring. Have a look. So obviously the facelift EVO supercharger I have put on it with the bracket, because this one is making all sorts of clunky noises. Yeah, so we have taken this off. I'm gonna put this in the boot of the car. He can do whatever he needs to do with that. Maybe get it refurbed by somebody else. I'm not sure. I don't really care. Or maybe he's going to. We don't know. Everything is set up here. I had to modify a little bit the supercharger output, because obviously silicone pipes and they're going around and stuff like that, but this is going to be working more than fine. We use the stock bypass by literally supplying 12 volt to the motor so it can flick it closed, and that's it. I need to go and find some power steering fluid, because I don't have any, and the car's been dry and I didn't even realize. I realized when I tried to pull it out. I have tidied up most of the wiring over here. In the battery compartment area, there's obviously something that closes this firewall completely, so I have left the fuse box a little bit loose. He can sort that himself. The EMU black is set up in the stock location, which is perfect there. Fuel lines goes all the way to the back over here. Oh, there we go. So I have tidied up this wiring a little bit and put everything in place. And yeah, I'm gonna load up the car with the bits that we took off, and she's ready to go out. I just need to go to the other shop and get some ATF fluid, but for the purpose of the video, this has a little bit of fluid in it, don't worry. It's not completely dry, but it's dry enough where it wouldn't really move the wheels. Right. I need to sort out the RPM, that's the only thing left. A little bit of a wing and a bit of a wing. Sounds so good. I don't know, there's something about supercharged cars. It just sounds so aggressive. Although this is like, compared to a turbo car, this is gonna make less horsepower, obviously, but it sounds so good when it has a little bit of an exhaust. Well, there's 3-inch exhaust in this, but when it has an exhaust and like a pod filter on the supercharger, it sounds crazy. But this is gonna be this one for this one. I'll see you guys later. Obviously, merch in the store, driftin'rust.com. Wiring looms, wiring loom kits and stuff like that, standalone kits, 3D printed stuff, you name it, everything is on the store. So go and grab yourself something, even stickers, everything that you could or you want to support the channel. I'm gonna put a bumper on this and take it out. See you later, guys. Bye bye.